So we're going to switch gears a little bit and we're going to talk about the persistence layer, and more specifically some of the different ways in which we're able to modify the persistence layer, or more specifically, how do we modify Liferay's schema, the tables within Liferay's database. And so there's a couple different reasons why we may want to, well, extend the schema. Maybe we have our users within Liferay, and there's a specific ID number that's unique to your organization or your company, and you want to add that in there. Or maybe you want to add a field for whoever creates a specific page within a Liferay site. So who created this page? So you can maybe do a little bit of auditing. Or maybe you have another situation where over in the LDAP side, you might have a specific field that's unique to the user, or that field does not exist in Liferay. So you have a field in LDAP that you want to bring into Liferay. And there are a number of other specific use cases. The last one that we mentioned here is a number of members within a specific role. So you can put a new field within a role saying, you can only have this number of users have this role. So maybe we only want 5 admins. We can add a field that says, how many admins are there. Add some logic behind the scenes so that we don't have too many admins. Many other use cases out there. So how do we do this? So one of the ways is with these things called custom fields. Let's talk a little bit about custom fields. A custom field, what it does is it allows us to add another field to an existing Liferay data model. So for the use case of maybe we want the user to have an additional ID number, you can create a custom field for that specific ID number. And so Liferay provides us with a pretty extensive list of what's okay or what's available for us to add these additional fields or custom fields. And this is all managed through the control panel or through the UI of Liferay. So when we're creating custom fields, it's actually pretty easy. Right here, we have a list of all of the different model entities that are fair game. These are all of the model entities that we can add a custom field to. So things like users, roles, a lot of different type of content, a page, a site, all of these different things allows for a custom field. Now, when we create a custom field in Liferay, it's pretty easy. We head over to the control panel. Under the configuration section, there is another section called custom field, and then we can create our custom field and modify a bunch of different properties and attributes of that custom field as well. Right, so some of the features that we have is what type of custom field is it? Is it for strings? Is it for integers, long? The list goes on and on. You can make it searchable, right? You can have this field indexed so that in the UI you can search for the specific field that you created. Is it cached? Can you add permissions to it so you can control who can see the field, right? Editing views and using free marker or velocity templates. Our custom fields have that ability as well.